Good morning, everybody. It's Lori here from Nanny's Nook. It's Saturday, July the 13th. It's kind of an overcast day, and I'm sitting out here on my deck, and I'm hoping I won't get rained on before we're done this video. Our weather this month has been really crazy. It started off on July 1st, which is Canada Day here in Canada. We had the coldest Canada Day in over 100 years. So it was really miserable. Everything, the fireworks, the parades, everything was canceled because it just wasn't fit to have any of the celebrations. That was July the 1st. By July the 5th, which was that Friday, we had the opposite. It was the hottest July 5th ever on record here in Prince Edward Island. So it's been like up and down. That was the only really hot day we had, was that one day. And since then it's just been on the cool side, rainy, cloudy, dreary, just yucky. So hopefully before too long the weather will start to clear up and we'll get some half decent weather. Anyway, I have a few finished objects to show you. The first one is my favorite, and I'll just give you. This is Fisher the Frog. I made him a little scarf. Isn't he cute? I love him. He's my very first crocheted toy that I've ever made in my life. And I'm pretty proud of him. I don't enjoy the sewing together, like the putting on of the head and the ears and the legs. I just don't enjoy doing that, but I do love the finished object. He's called Fisher the Frog. It's a pattern by Angelia Whitson on Ravelry. The yarn I used was Bernat Premium in a spring green, that's for the green, and the rest of his body was Red Heart Super Saver stripes in favorite stripes. And for his shirt, I don't remember what it was. It's just something I had in my stash, kind of a bright yellow, either Bernat or Red Heart, something like that. Anyway, I really like him. That's my first finished object. And I just have a crocheted hat that I made. It's called the Texturized Beanie by Brienne Malden. It was hat number 2 for the Cal for a Cause that she's doing. The yarn I used was old yarn I had, TLC Luster. They don't make it, it's discontinued now. The color was spruce. Cute little hat. And then I made a dish towel. It's called the Shell Stitch Dish Towel. It's a tutorial from Bag O' Day Crochet, tutorial number 594, and it's made with Bernat Handicrafter in the color Maud Ombre. And that's all I have finished for this week. I have a few works in progress. The first one is, it's going to be a little dress. It's called Little Gal on the Prairie Dress, and it's also a pattern by Bag O' Day, tutorial number 395. The yarn I'm using, I'm still on the fence as whether I like it, but It's called Red Heart Gumdrop, and the color is Rock Candy. But I think once it's finished, it will be really pretty. It's the first work in progress. And I have the Flora Afghan that I'm doing. I finished the June squares, hydrangea. I have 3 of them. This one, and then 2 blue ones. So those are the 3 June squares. That's the Flora Afghan is a crochet along by the crochet crowd. A different square comes out every month, and the July square just came out yesterday or the day before. It's called the Posy Square, so I haven't started that yet, but I'll get to it soon. And my last work in progress is another crochet along that just started, and it's also by Yarnspirations and the Crochet Crowd, and it's called Study of Planet Earth. And we've only just had the very first clue come out, and this is clue number 1. The clues come out once a week, every Monday, so there'll be another clue on Monday. And I'm using Karen Big Cakes. The color is Cornucopia. This is the color, so I'm looking forward to seeing how that's going to work up. As far as works in progress, that's all I have. I do have just a few acquisitions. I took a trip to Michael's last week and just got a few things, not very much. I wanted to try the Karen cotton cakes because I've never tried them before, and they were on sale last week, so I only bought 2, and this is the colorway I bought. It's called Beach Glass. It's very pretty. I got 2 of those, and then I got some of the Karen Pantone. They were on sale too, so I got a couple of those. This one is called Peacock Blue. It's pretty. I'll probably just make hats or something with those, I think. And I got this one. It's called Frozen Berry. I really like the colors. They're pretty, pretty. And the next thing I got was something I've never used before. It's this Loop It. It was on sale also, and I got this with a specific project in mind. I saw a tutorial for a wreath. It's called Loop It Wreath. It's a tutorial by Fiberflux on online, and it is for a wreath, so it's very easy to do. I bought the ring, and all you do with the Loop It yarn is wrap it around the wreath, pin it if you need to pin it, and then put a nice Christmas decoration or whatever you want to put on it, and you have a wreath. So that's going to be an easy project to do, and I'll show you what that looks like when it's done. As far as projects, that is it for what I have this week. I am working on my cosmic blanket. I think I might have showed that maybe in my very first video. It It's so big right now that it's kind of hard to show it, but I have, I think, 10 rows left on it, which doesn't sound like a lot, but it's a long way around. And I'm just using sport weight yarn, so it takes a long time for me to get around one row. But I am hoping to get it done to enter it in our provincial exhibition this year. So if I can get it done by the first week of August, that's what I'm going to do with that. Anyway, I have a few shout-outs to give this week. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So let's just get down to it. The first shout-out is for the little zinnia patch, and that's Angelia. She's the one who has the Fisher the Frog pattern, and she has a couple of other patterns too, if you'd like to go check her out. The next one is Knittin' Deb's Nook. She's a fairly new podcaster. Check her out. Then there is Charmed, sorry about that, my paper's blowing in the wind. Charmed Grammy Crochet, that's Lynette. She hasn't been crocheting really long, but she does a wonderful job. The next one is one of my favorite channels to watch, and that is Billy at the Crafty Floridian. She's a very funny lady, and she's really enjoyable to watch. And the last shout out I have for today is Rose Likes Crochet. You want to check her channel out. She makes beautiful shawls, amongst other things, but I just love her shawls, and one of these days I'm going to make one of those shawls. Anyway, that is really about all I have today. I haven't got rained on yet, so that's good. My husband only has to work half a day today, so he'll be home shortly, and maybe we'll do something this afternoon. I don't know. Anyway, that is all I have for today. Hope you all have a wonderful day and week, and we'll talk to you again soon. Bye-bye.